I developed a web-based version of AutoThresh Pro all by myself from the ground up using the same AutoThresh engine that you guys know and love, but with so much more features because of the limitations that Photoshop has with, their plugins. I wasn't able to do certain things that you guys wanted, such as, painting in areas and painting out areas, adding more than 4 colors within tonal ranges. And a question I would always get is, Charlie, are you going to develop AutoThresh to work with other apps? And the answer was always no, because I quite frankly couldn't find any developers that work with anything else besides Illustrator, Photoshop, After Effects, and all that good stuff. So here we are, AutoThresh Web is here, and I don't know what else to say besides just I'm excited and I want to show you guys what it's all about, and I think it might actually blow your mind. Let's get started. We have 4 different modes on the top here. We have Thresh, we have Dither, Color, and Vector. Now if you click on the little eye, it will tell you which, what each one does, and you can actually click on them as well and it will automatically go to them. It has all of the same functionality that you're used to with AutoThresh Pro and AutoThresh Lite in Photoshop. The only difference is this works directly in your browser now, which means all you need is an internet connection and a computer. You can use it on a Chromebook. It doesn't matter. It will work. You're going to notice immediately there's more than 4 colors now. I doubled the colors. So you're used to 4. Now we have 8. So this should give you plenty of colors to work with in your design. And the cool thing is we can click auto palette and it's going to automatically pick from the original image. And if I click split view down here, you're going to see that it's definitely doing that. And these are perfect 100% opacity pixels, which means they're sharp and you can screen print them. Now, here's where it gets even crazier. You remember how you had to click the knockout button for Photoshop, for AutoThresh Pro? You don't have to do that anymore. Check this out. Automatic color separation, guys, and it's already knocked out for you. So not only is it separating the colors, but it's knocking them out from one another so you don't have all this overlap. So now you're going to get clean colors built right into AutoThresh Web, and you don't have to do all this finessing, if you will, in order to, get where you want to be. Let's just put it that way. Now, it goes even further. Before, you guys were asking me, Charlie, I want textures. Add some textures. I listened to you guys. We added textures, or I added textures. Now we have a built-in plastisol texture engine. And yes, it's an engine. It's procedurally generated based on real textures that I fed it. And that's complicated technical jargon, but basically I had to reverse engineer the way these textures work. And there's an intensity slider, so you can get some really intense plastisol textures. You can randomize the seed, and these are real plastisol textures, like I said. So this is insane because it gives you a whole other level of customization now. And in the future, I'm going to be adding more textures. So this is just step number 1. Obviously, I have to start somewhere. Now let's continue because we have a lot to cover. Now under fabric, you have all of the most popular brands that you're used to seeing. So all of these are just blanks, and LA Apparel is one of the most popular, I would say, right now. And you can see that you could just change the background. Now it has a remove background feature, so it automatically removes the background with a tolerance slider. So you can actually choose how much of the background is being removed. And let's hide the fabric so you can see what's happening. And you can see that it's being removed. So let's go ahead and show background. And again, you can change the fabric, and there's something else that you guys are gonna love, but I'm not gonna show you quite yet. Now let's go ahead and go to, actually, you know what? Let's go back to auto palette. I didn't tell you guys this, but you can actually save your presets now. So we can say, this is going to be test 01, save. Now we can save our palette. If we wanna go back later, we can actually, toggle between different palettes. There you go. So we have 2 different palettes that work instantly. And another thing is you guys might wanna save all of your settings for whatever reason. You could do that under presets on the top right. You could save this as test whatever, save, and now you have a preset for later on. So when you log back in, you'll have all your presets ready to go. This is very powerful, guys, as if you can't tell already. Let's go to the right side because obviously you guys might want to adjust the tonal ranges, right? You could do that here. So let's say we want to make our background more of like a blue. Let's change it just so you can see it. We're going to change it back, obviously, because that's really ugly, but we have ranges here. So this is going to be the levels almost. So this is the, on the left, you're going to have shadows. On the right, you're going to have, highlights and specular ranges. So we can actually change the range of the shadow, as you can see, and it starts to kind of disappear. I'm not going to mess with that. So we're just going to actually toggle this off. And there you go. Now it's hidden. So it's not going to be included with our separations. It goes further. So we can actually blur individual layers. So let's say we want to go to the specular layer. We can blur this layer. Check this out. And you can kind of barely see it, to be honest with you, but it's because we have so many colors. But you can blur the individual tonal ranges, depending on what kind of look you're going for. So that's kind of cool that we can adjust each tonal range. Now, just like AutoThresh Pro, we can also do pattern override. So we can actually add different patterns for, different tonal ranges. So if we wanted to, we can click pattern override and add a halftone round to the highlight layer and scale that up. And as you can see, it's only adding it to that color, but I don't like doing that, to be honest with you. So we're going to change it. Now, another thing that I added is more pattern options for you guys. So now there's even greater control. So we have noise, we have halftone dots, we have live screen, or line screen, sorry, I couldn't read that. Texture, let's go to reticulation and let's scale that up quite a bit. And you can see that it's already kind of working. And I made them really fine on purpose because I, like to retain detail. But yeah, there's reticulation. We could do, this one's one of my favorite. It's kind of a cool line effect, and we can change the density of it. And it's awesome, man. You can really play with these patterns. And again, these work with knockouts. So this is real color separation happening. And obviously we kept registration marks. So let's turn those on. And you can see we have two different options, bleed, and we have mark offset. So we can offset it, and we can even add that bleed to the canvas. And this will just kind of give you some extra padding in case you want to have extra padding, I guess, I've included different exports. So we could do PNG, obviously we could do PSD. So you can actually import these layers directly into Photoshop, which we'll do in a second. So I'll just keep those on actually, just so you guys have it. So let's go ahead and keep going. Now we have documents set up. We can change the document in real time. So depending on what you guys are going for, you could change it right there. And it will also tell you on the top here what layer you're selecting. Simple. Now that's just one mode, by the way, but it goes even further. You guys love my mockups. I get compliments on them all the time. I decided to give them to you guys for free in this in AutoThresh Web. So you guys can actually click on mockup now and preview your artwork directly on the mockup and even resize it and bring it wherever you want. I have the back as well, so you guys can preview it on that. Now the cool thing is you can download this as a PNG and use it online. So if you guys want to, you just save it as a PNG and it's right there. And I'm going to expand on this library eventually. You're going to have a whole gallery that you can choose from. So I think you guys are going to love it. It just gives you so much more control and versatility versus having to bounce back and forth or go search for mockups. It's built right in here. And you guys can even request other mockups that you want and I'll add them. So I'm definitely making it worth your time and money. I'm not trying to make you guys pay for something that you're not happy with. I want you guys to be so blown away by this. So far, I've only shown you threshold, but there's 3 other options here. So we're gonna get into that. But first, let's do a quick export for PSD. And you're going to notice immediately there's color reference. Same thing you're used to with AutoThresh Pro, but we're gonna do PSD for now. And let's just name this whatever, doesn't matter. And we obviously already have registration marks on. Let's export PSD. There you go, it's already saved. And if you zoom in, it's really high quality, obviously. And we even have the color reference right here that we can scale up. You see we have registration marks right there. Everything's already there. It's part of the layers. Now let's go ahead and turn some of these colors off so you can see that separations are there. Now there is one limitation to this web-based app, and that is it does not create spot colors. I thought that was a pretty good compromise though, considering that screen print shop should be able to do that no problem. And you already have the sharp layers and they're already knocked out, ready to go. And you even have the color code right there as well. So you can change these colors, depending on what spot colors you want to use or plastisol ink colors that you want to use. So let's go back to our browser. So again, that was just one color mode. Let's turn off this plastisol texture. Let's move on to a new color mode called Dither. Now, a lot of you guys love Dither. I've had people ask me about it. Yes, you can dither now directly in the web-based version of AutoThresh. And there's different dither patterns to start. I'm gonna zoom in more because I cannot see. Atkinson, I don't know how to say that properly, Jarvis, and then Stucky. And then we have buyer, and we have the different ordered grids as well. So we have the 2x2, the 4x4, so on. And this is really powerful because now you can basically, have a full dither workflow. What separates this dithering to other plugins that you see out there is that this actually separates it for you automatically, just like the other mode. So you have full color separations and knockout right from your browser with Dither. This is very unique. I don't see a lot of other plugins or online apps doing this. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you can still add those plastisol textures on top if you want to. Now let's go to color mode. Now color mode will blow your mind. Color mode is unique because it's not capping you at 8 colors anymore. You can actually go up to 30 colors. So we can take that slider all the way up to 30 and we can change the color priority to tone or hue. And now you're able to get the same colors from your original artwork with color separation. So if I toggle off a color, check this out. You're gonna see that it's fully knocked out, ready to go. So you can export all of these if you want to. I don't recommend it, but these are all knocked out, ready for you. So this takes your design workflow to a whole new level. Whether you're printing, designing posters, whatever, it's ready to go for you. There's even some color presets here. If you want, you can save your own color presets. So we could do test. There we go. Now we have this insane preset. And if I choose them, you could see that we could just select all of these different presets. Now, again, let's go ahead and click undo a couple times. Because to be honest with you, I like the normal palette. Now we still have all of the same patterns that we can choose from. So again, we could choose diamond, we could do halftone round, we could do standard. My favorite is the micro because you get a lot of detail there. There is a experimental mode called vector, and vector literally takes your image and vectors it. But this one I am still working on. It's a lot of work, but it's one of those things where eventually we're going to be able to do up to 30 or even 40 colors vector, which is insane. And these work with SVGs, so you can export as an SVG right now. But I'm working on adding more to it. I just wanted to give people the option. Where this shines is like 1 color logos if you want to vector them, or up to 4 colors. Now let's go back to threshold because I threw a lot at you guys right now. One thing that I kept hearing is, Charlie, what if I want to, paint in a color or paint out a color? You can actually do that now. So we can actually click erase on a certain color and we can delete that color from that area. So if I toggle this off now, you could see that I just deleted the eye. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you want to paint in a color, you can also do that. By the time you guys use this, my plan is to allow you to duplicate any of these layers and use that to paint in another color. So that's really where that feature is going to come in handy. I haven't added it yet because I just reworked all of the layers that you see. Originally, you were stuck with 4 colors, and then I had the duplication option, so you can duplicate any of those ranges or tonal ranges and add more colors with that paint option. But I took it away for a second. Again, I'll add it back for you guys. I just needed to work with it a little bit more. And if you ever have issues, there's a contact form built right into AutoThresh Web. So you guys can let me know how it's going. If there's a bug, let me know and I can fix it for you guys. I'm nerding out over this. You guys can try it for free today. 3 days, free trial. If you guys like it, you can subscribe. If you don't like it, you don't have to. Try it for 3 days, completely free, and let me know what you guys think about it. I will link that in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed building it. And let's just keep making it better and better with your feedback. My name's Charlie Pangus. I love you guys. I'm so happy to make another video for you. I'll see you in the next one.